snipers today for the shots. So I figured we'd go short range with the long range gun. This is my modded long strike. I know it has seen some better days. This guy was kind of a modding nightmare in some ways, but it came out. It is a direct instead of reverse plunger. Unfortunately, it's just a single shot right now. It does still have some kinks to work out. I just have to attach the bolt handle a little better, but it fires. So I'm pretty happy. Next up, not technically a sniper rifle, but it's a long gun. The Fortnite Pump SG. Does shoot pretty hard because it has been modified to be elite instead of mega. Internals of a Range Master put into a Ruger 1022 stock. This is my scavenger. I got this as a gift one Christmas from my brother, just a surprise, and man, I love this thing. Lever action, and it looks like it's been cobbled together. Whoops. It's two guns in one. It comes with a little 2-shot jolt. You want to see the Range Master? Whew! My modded Zombie Strike long shot. This thing has a, gosh, I want to say a 12 kilogram spring in it. It's spicy. Woo! Next up, flywheel. My Vector Strife. I do still have some mods. I want to do this like a battery mod. I would really love to make this full auto, so it's more like a Vector, but I really like this. You would not think long range when you see it, but the Mega XL Big Rig that I have modified to be a single elite dart. This one has got so much power that the barrel is just kind of ineffective. I need to get a better barrel, but they're kind of in the same part of my collection because they're long. That is my melee weapons. I have the Zombie Strike sword. It's based off of the original Nerf sword. I forget what it was called. I know it's not the Marauder long sword. Anyway, but it's Zombie Strike colored. The other melee weapon I have, the axe. I think it's called the Warlock Axe. Anyway, yeah, pretty cool. Strike Master, shoot game. It's definitely Chinese, but it's a really cool gun. It just looks too real, but it is a nice gun. And that's my purse. I don't know you. Over. It's a weird one, but this is my favorite 4-barrel Smart AR pistol. I actually really like this thing. This is the Fortnite SR. I thrifted this guy. I want to say I only paid $2 or $3 or $1.50. I can't remember. It was one of those. I know I didn't pay more than $3 for it, and I actually really like it. Kind of a rare one. This is my Alien Menace Ravager, but what makes this rare is this is the blue one, not the purple one. Pretty cool, wacky blaster. Next up, I got one of my favorite guns. I say one because I've got 3 different ones, but I have the hammer shot here. The oldie, and probably not a goodie, the Busby Tech 3. Let's aim at that little wall right there. I loved finally pulling this mod off. This is my modded Super Flare. It shoots elites. My blue blaster from Adventure Force, Dart Zone, Primetime Toys. There. Elite 2.0 Ace. Basically a micro shot. Alright, next up, micro shot. This is my Fortnite RL micro shot. I forgot to do this with the rest of my micro shots because I kind of forgot that I had it up here. I actually had a half dart X shots version of a Jolt, essentially. It looks identical, just different colors and definitely different feeling plastic to the Nerf guns you can buy at the dollar store. But this one will hit like a truck. I missed. I fired it. I aimed it up too high. But this thing, seriously, deserves an encore. Let's try that again. This thing right here, seriously, will hit like a truck. It's crazy for a little pocket pistol. My Alpha Strike Stinger, but it is the Connect 4 one, the yellow one. Now, I found this for $5 at my local Goodwill, the Roblox Soul Catalyst. These things have been out for maybe a month, or maybe 2. It was really new still. And I saw it, and I was like, dang, I gotta have it. The Lightning Shotgun Round. We got Shell Strike. Sonic Green Barrel Break. Battle Camo Split Strike. Woo! This was the white whale for a long time. Trying to find this guy thrifted, and I finally got one. I've seen a couple since, and there's one I almost wanted to pick up because it actually had one original shell. These are all 3D printed ones. But it looks pretty good, and I am super happy to have a Sledgefire in my collection. Rough cut second. I know I've done a few of these, but it is my favorite blaster. This is my third hammer shot. I love these guys. My main blaster to go to wars with if I went to wars. Be cool to find some wars. I gotta find wars. But my Elite Alpha Trooper, actually Elite XD Alpha Trooper. So kind of rare-ish. Was the Kohl's exclusive one. Next up, we'll go with my Retaliator. I actually fixed this guy up. It was broken when I got it. A little bit of fixing up, and I believe this actually has a Tech 6 spring in it at the moment. So it's a little bit spicy. First, Fire Strike, and it does have a little bond. It is air restrictorless. Force, so Dart Zone. Ranger. Came out around the same time as the Nerf Ranger, but this guy, it's a little single shot rival. It has 3 balls and they rotate like that. Kind of cool. Thrifted this at a random little thrift store, my mom and pop thrift store in Pendleton, Oregon. The rival Boba Fett Apollo. I love this little guy. This thing is super cool. Zombie Strike Slingfire, another white whale. I got this guy in a Goodwill online auction outlet. Goodwill online outlet auction. Oh my gosh. But I got this guy on Goodwill.com called the Master of Puppets. I'm not done. I have some more design I want to put into it. Some coloring. But we're going to call it the Master of Puppets. Dart fell out. Let's get this started in here with this, I guess. Now we're gonna get started. Some shots with the Ricochet. Woo! Worst blaster ever, my foot. The Shark, no, sorry, not Shark Seeker. Dart Bringer. MM2, MM3, something like that, from Roblox. It is missing the wings. I did thrift this one at the bins. And that dart was pretty bad. Retaliator in a recon shell. It's now a direct plunger, and it's actually really easy to change out the spring. You just remove the end cap and take out a little plastic insert, put in a new spring. I don't know what is in here. I want to say it might be a nested spring with maybe 2 Retaliator springs. And then the rough cuts just stop. So we'll do Retalicon first.